Hi second graders, today's lesson is Skills Unit 3, lesson number 12. Our learning targets for today, by the end of the lesson, we will have been able to read words with different spellings for the I sound. We will be able to identify common and proper nouns, and we will be able to edit sentences. Taking a look at our two spelling trees up here, this is a spelling tree for the sound I. This is a spelling tree for the sound I. I'm going to read some one-syllable words, and after I read it, I want you to point to the tree that represents the sound. Does the word that I read make the I sound, or does the word that I read make the I sound? I will put my pink cursor over the tree that matches the sound, but I want to see if you can beat me to it. Are you ready? All right, first word, hit. I. Good. Bit. I. Bite. I. Sit. I. Tines. I. Good. Flies. Says I. Flit. Says I. Lit. I. Kit. I. Kite. Kite says I. And today we're going to focus on two different spellings for the I sound. Okay, the first one is the spelling I-E to make the I sound. We talked about this in yesterday's lesson. Let's take a look at some of the words that go on the I tree on the branch for the spelling I-E. Okay, let's practice reading these words with this sound and this spelling out loud. First word, die. Tries, ties, flies, lies, pie. Good. Where in the word is the IE spelling found in all of these words? I'll go back a couple slides. Where do you notice the IE spelling is in most of these words? Other than that S at the end, it looks like the spelling IE for the I sound is found at the end of a word. Now let's take a look at our next one. Our second spelling for today is plain old letter I to make the I sound. Normally when you look at the letter I, you think I, but sometimes the letter I is going to make the I sound. For example, in the word biting. I, biting, right? Let's practice reading words that have the I sound and use the I spelling. And I want you to pay close attention. See if you can find out where the letter I is used in a word to make the I sound. Okay? Lilac, sliding, spider. I'm purposely saying them so you can hear the syllables in each word. Silent. Item. Where was the I spelling in those two-syllable words? The spelling was found at the end of the first open syllable. For example, item. Silent. Spider. So it's at the end of that first syllable, and it's an open syllable, which means it ends in the vowel. Okay? Let's unscramble this sentence that's up on screen and see if we can put it in the correct order. It's important here that you look for the clues for capitalization and punctuation. We have Notebook Kate did get red A. That sentence doesn't make any sense. We can unscramble it and put it in order to say, Kate did get a red notebook. Notice my sentence begins with what kind of a letter? A capital letter, and it ends with what? Punctuation. What kind of punctuation? It ends in a period. There's also another way to unscramble this sentence that we'll look at. Let's review what is a noun. A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. What's a noun? One more time. A person, place, or thing. Okay. This way to unscramble that sentence says, did Kate get a red notebook? Notice they used a question mark to change the sentence. What are the nouns in this sentence? Remember, person, place, or thing. The word did. Is did a person, place, or thing? How about Kate? Is Kate a person, place, or thing? Kate's a person, so Kate is a noun. Get, a, red, are those people or places or things? How about notebook? Is notebook a person, a place, a thing? Notebook is a thing. So the two nouns in this sentence are Kate and notebook. If I say the sentence, the boy in our class is sitting nicely in his chair, which word is the noun that names a person? Hint, hint, it's on your screen right now. The word boy names a person in our class. So the word boy is a noun. Do we know which boy I'm talking about? If I say the sentence, the boy in our class is sitting nicely in his chair. Do I know which boy? Do you know which boy? No, we don't know which one. Let's try the sentence a little bit differently and see if we can figure out which boy was sitting nicely in his chair. Now the sentence says, Blake is sitting nicely in his chair. Now do we know which boy we're talking about? Yes, we know that we're talking about the boy named Blake. This is a proper noun. Notice it doesn't just say the boy, it says, who is it? Blake. Blake is the name of a boy, so Blake is a proper noun. A person, a place, or a thing is what we would call a common noun. It's a regular old person, place, or thing. So if I said girl or boy, that would be a common noun. But if I said Jalea or Blake, that's a specific name and we call that something else. Okay? A proper noun names a specific person, a specific place, or a specific thing. So I could say soda, that would be a common noun. But if I said Pepsi, that's a specific name, so I would give it a capital letter. A proper noun always has a capital letter. I could say girl, and that's a common noun. But if I said Jane, then that's a proper noun. She gets a capital letter. I could say a building, and a building is a thing. That would be a common noun, but if I said Empire State Building, I would capitalize it because it's the specific name of a place or a thing, right? So, for example, my common noun is boy. A proper noun to match it would be Bill. So boy is a common noun because we don't know who the boy is. Bill would be considered a proper noun because it's specific. It tells me exactly who I'm talking about, and it begins with what kind of a letter for a proper noun? A capital letter. If I have the common noun town, what's the name of your town that would be a proper noun? Where do you live? What about school? School is a common noun. But the proper noun, what's the name of the school that you go to that would get a capital letter? Our next word is store. That's a common noun. A proper noun to go along with store. What's the name of a store? What's a store that you can go buy your groceries at? And then we have the word game. Game is a common noun. What's the specific name of a word game? Specific game that would get a capital letter. What about the word day? A proper noun would get a capital letter. Today's date, when I'm recording this, it is a Monday. So I would capitalize Monday. And then we have month. A common noun is month. But a proper noun, the month, when I'm recording this, is November. I would capitalize the N in November. Okay, so looking at did Kate get a red notebook? We said Kate and notebook were both nouns, but let's see if we can figure out the common and proper noun in this sentence. Kate is a proper noun. It's the specific name of a person. Notebook is a common noun because it's just a regular thing. Notice notebook doesn't have a capital letter, but Kate does. Let's see if we can find the nouns in some more sentences. It was fun at the park with my pal Sam. This sentence doesn't have a capital letter. It doesn't have punctuation, and I see a proper noun that needs a capital also. I would capitalize the I in it. It was fun at the park is a place, so that's a noun. With my pal is a person, so that's a noun. Notice this person. This person's name is Sam. Sam gets a capital letter because Sam is a proper noun. And then don't forget your ending punctuation. Next sentence says, the park is on Main Street. We're going to capitalize the T and the. It's the beginning of a sentence. Park is a common noun, is on Main Street. Those are both capitalized, and we have ending punctuation. Very good. So you have a worksheet to practice common and proper nouns inside your workbook. And when you find a common noun, you will put a box around it. When you find a proper noun, you will put a circle around it. Okay? On your Google form, you're going to practice some of finding nouns in the sentences and then also finding a proper noun and a common noun in the sentence. Okay? So we practiced words with different spellings for the I sound. We reviewed some of those. We were able to identify common nouns and proper nouns, and then we took a look at some sentences and edited them, looking for capital letters at the beginning, punctuation at the end, and then also capitalizing our proper nouns. Now we know what proper nouns are. Excellent work today. Go ahead and open up your Google form and get started on that, and I will see you soon. Nice job. Bye.